The girls at the Liberty Godparent Home were frequently used as a fundraising tool by Jerry Falwell. He would parade them out on stage at his church, Thomas Road Baptist Church, and then ask for financial donations during tithe time to say, we're helping these young women avoid abortion, help save their babies. And he would also produce hour-long television specials for his program, The Old Time Gospel Hour, touting the Liberty Godparent Home. And they were also, I was able to find in the Liberty University archives, mailers that they would mail out to community members on Mother's Day and on Easter saying, we need to help save these babies, write us a check for $400. But those checks were always supposed to be made payable to Jerry Falwell or to the Old Time Gospel Hour, not payable to the Liberty Godparent Home.
This is another point. The anti-abortion point is obviously motivating to Christian organizations. But this wasn't purely anti-abortion. In fact, in Abby's case, she didn't really consider an abortion. All of the women, most of the women in the home, I assume, and all the women that you chronicle, desperately wanted to keep the baby.
So Family Life Services, the adoption agency connected to the Liberty Godparent Home, was collecting adoption fees. Those fees started at around $30,000 to $40,000. So it's the floor, right? It could just go up from there. And Zoe, who's one of our subjects, she even said, we all knew that the adoption agency was completely supported by the babies we were bringing into the maternity home. So I see a real conflict of interest here where you're purporting to be a maternity home that will help a young woman in crisis to determine whether or not to keep and parent her child or place that child for adoption. But literally next door, and the staff is all intermingling and also cycling. Some of them are working as adoption caseworkers, and then other times they're working as house mothers within the maternity home. It seems like the real motivation and purpose of the maternity home was to supply the adoption agency with children to adopt out.